What does someone need to be happy? Asks Dharamdas, the protagonist of the Tamil film Tourist Family. He answers the question himself. 3 meals a day and a good family. I personally need one more thing, good films. And I'm happy to share that Tourist Family is one of them.
நீங்கலாம் சிலோன் தமிழர்களா?
சச்சா நாங்களா டூரிஸ்ட்.
A story about illegal immigrants who come by boat from Jaffna, Sri Lanka to Rameswaram and eventually end up in a colony in Chennai could be material for a very grim and gut-wrenching film. Think of titles about migrants such as The Brutalist, which won a Best Acting Oscar for Adrian Brody, or The Kite Runner, or Meera Nair's gorgeous The Namesake. Instead, debutant director Abishan Jeevinth, who's also written this story, creates a life-affirming narrative which blends comedy with drama and which underlines the importance of goodness, compassion, inclusivity. In the hurried pace of urban life, this film insists that it's important for us to pay attention to each other. Abishan asks us to consider kindness as a superpower. What makes Tourist Family work is that, like Raju Hirani with Lage Raho Munna Bhai or Three Idiots or Ashwath Marimuthu with Dragon, Abishan doesn't deliver a lecture. He uses humor and emotion to land his moral science lessons. The heartbeat of the film is Dharamdas and his family. Older son Nithushan, played by Mithun Jai Sankar, who's pining for a girlfriend left behind. Younger son Mulli, played by Kamalesh Jagan, who is sharp enough to diffuse the thorniest situations. I can see Mulli growing up to be a tycoon. There's also his loving wife, Vasanthi, played by Simran, who is the glue holding these men together. Simran is lovely, but I was constantly getting distracted by her prominent eyeshadow, which seemed a little out of character. But this family unit, rather than the individual, drives the film, and it is Dharamdas's innate niceness which sets the plot in motion. Even though he's grappling with difficult circumstances himself, he can't just walk by a man lying on the street without trying to help, or gathering the neighbors when an elderly woman in the colony dies so that she can have a fitting send-off. Dharamdas gets a job as a driver with a man who's prickly and difficult, but he even manages to pierce his armor. He shows his boss the importance of a hug. There's a reason Munna Bhai called it Jadoo Ki Jappi. It helps that this too good to be true character is played by M. Sasikumar, whose face exudes goodness. In some scenes, Dharamdas might seem weary, but he never seems defeated. Watch out for a post-interval scene in which he and Nithushan confront each other. Abishan seamlessly juggles drama with laughs. The director also creates a slew of supporting characters. The stern boss, the gruff senior who can't bear to socialize with his neighbors, the young man who seems lost, and my favorite, a cop who leads with compassion. Tourist Family isn't subtle about what it's trying to say. Abishan's button pushing is blunt, but these characters are so amiable and there's so much humanity here that it's hard to resist. The director constructs a world in which people help each other to be better human beings and to lead more fulfilling lives. Given the current state of our world, perhaps this is as fantastical as a Marvel superhero film, but it is worth aspiring to. You can watch Tourist Family on Jio Hotstar.